Hello, I'm Lenny Rogers with the Cooperative Extension Service, and today I'd like to cover with you the May gardening calendar. And some of the plants that are in bloom this beautiful month of May are southern magnolia, the golden chain tree, Coosa dogwood, our hybrid rhododendrons, mountain laurel, Scotch broom, weigela, gumbo azaleas, roses, clematis, honeysuckles, dianthus, sweet williams, candy tuft, bearded iris, peony, coreopsis, poppy, lady slipper, and a lot of different summer annuals. Now, one thing a lot of people ask is, what do you fertilize in the month of May? And we can fertilize all of our summer flowering plants like crepe myrtle, which there's several here in the park, rose of Sharon, several of those things we can fertilize them now. Also, do not forget to side dress your vegetables 6 or 8 weeks after they've germinated and have come up in your gardens. On things you can plant this month, the month of May, a lot of different things. We can plant gladiolus. You can continue to set summer annuals like begonia, geranium, marigold, petunia, and zinnia. A lot of vegetable plants can be set out this month. Eggplant, pepper, tomato, sweet potato. A lot of seeds can be planted, things like beans, cantaloupe, corn, cucumber, okra, peas, pumpkin, squash, watermelon, just a variety of things, because the chance of frost is gone and we can put almost anything out in the garden now. On some things you can prune this month, you can prune your hybrid rhododendron after they finish flowering, and you can prune any hedges that have outgrown their desired shape. So several things you can prune now. All these spring flowering plants that have just finished flowering, you can prune them to shape now. Another chore for the month of May is to take care of our lawns and our turf. Recommended mowing height is 3 to 4 inches. If we mow our lawns too close, a lot of people do like to scalp their lawn. That's just allowing a lot of sunlight to penetrate to those weed seeds and asking for a lot of weeds in the yard. So research has proven 3 to 4 inch height on your lawn as far as mowing is the way to go. Now also our fertilizer should have been put out in February or March on our lawns. We shouldn't be fertilizing at this point in time, but another chore you might have in the lawns is broadleaf weed control. You can get Weed Be Gone or Trimec Plus, some of those that have the 3-way sprays. They are good broadleaf weed killers if you have various weeds, dandelion, chickweed, clover. Some people like clover. It adds nitrogen to the soil, but some people don't want it. You can spray with a broadleaf weed killer to kill any of these unwanted broadleaf weeds in the landscape, in your lawn during the month of May. Okay, some other tasks that we have for the month of May as far as our gardens go are things like planting some of the seeds. Hopefully you planted things earlier in March and April as far as some of the cold crops, lettuces, onions, things that you see here. But the month of May, you can go ahead and put some of your other warm season seeds in, things like cucumbers, pole beans, squash. You might want to use transplants, you might want to use seeds. If you do use transplants, try to put them in the garden, in the soil, late in the afternoon, evening, so they won't take the full sun that first day. A lot of the transplants die from transplant shock. Water them in good, and maybe a little bit of Miracle Grow solution also helps overcome some of that transplant shock. So for the month of May, get a lot of the other warm season plants out in your garden. Okay, just a few other things we might do in the month of May is sometimes we may need to spray a fungicide or something of that nature. If you do have tree fruits in the yard, we do recommend a home orchard spray or multi-purpose fruit tree spray, and you would need to spray your apple, peaches, or grapes about every 2 weeks to keep some of the rots and insects off, but that is a good program for the homeowner. Also, if you have roses and you've had problems with aphids or the black spot, there is a multi-purpose spray for roses, and you would need to continue that spray program through the month of May. A couple other little things to wrap up that you could do the month of May is really, if you've got indoor plants that you like to have outside, it's the month that you can go ahead and start moving them out on the back porch or back deck. Move them out in the shade first of all for a week or two, and then bring them gradually out into the sun. So I believe that wraps up gardening tips for the month of May. Well, working in the lawn and garden is always a lot of fun, but there's always a lot of questions. So if you have some lawn and garden questions, come by and see us. We're the North Carolina Cooperative Extension. We're located in the back parking lot of First Baptist Church and also right beside the health department. Or give us a call, 632-4451, or look us up on the web, alexanderextension.com.